Back to Boomerangs by Vic. Today I'm going to show you how to repair your vinyl pool if you happen to find a hole in it. It doesn't matter where the hole is, if it's in the side, if it's in the bottom, and you do not have to drain the water to do this fix. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube try to fix it the way I do. Everybody drains the pool and uses different types of patches. I'm going to today use flex tape. I found holes in my pool that my daughter accidentally put in by poking the ice during the winter with a stick. Well, her stick went all the way through and through the plastic on the bottom, the vinyl I should say. So I found flex tape, which you probably see in the commercials. Crazy guy repairs a boat with it. I sawed a boat in half. Bunch of, you know, different things that he repairs with. I says, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. And I did, and it worked for the first hole, and it sealed very nice. I'm gonna show you how I do it, but here's one right here. That's the patch. That was a 1.5 inch rip in the shape of an L, and the water was just shooting out. I was losing about maybe 1.5 inches in a 24-hour period. So I repaired it, and then it got better, and then I was only losing about 1/2 inch. So I said, there's still a hole somewhere else though. I got to looking and I found another hole. Sorry, the pool's a little bit dirty. I haven't had a chance to clean it since I found the holes. Okay, there's another one over here I found the other day walking around in it, and I think that might be the last one, and I'm not sure. But either way, you're here today, and I'm going to show you how I repaired it. Okay, so hang on, because here we go. Okay, so here's what you're going to need for this repair. You're going to need flex tape. Okay, comes in, I got a roll here. This is only 5 feet long, okay, and I think 5 inches wide. And you're going to cut a square piece. Now, it depends on actually what your size hole is. If you got a fairly big rip, then you can still use this. Just make sure you're covering the entire rip. The other thing you need is something soft to put on top of the patch after. This is if it's at the bottom of your pool. And some weight. I used all 3 of these. They're 25 pounds a piece. You might only need to use 1, but I used 3 just in case. And I put all this on top of the patch for a couple days after, because they say the longer you let this sit and seat, the better it's going to repair. And it did, because it's been 2 weeks, and the first one I did isn't even beginning to pull up anywhere on the corners. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, so I've cut the patch, and you'll notice what I did here is I rounded off the edges. Don't leave square edges, or those will pull up. In most patches you either want round or rectangle with the edges cut off, as you see here. And I'm going to set this right on top of the hole, and I'm going to press it down with my foot. This has a clear film on it, so make sure you peel off that clear film, and your sticky tape is underneath of there. So peel that off, place the patch down on. You'll see me do that underwater. I'm going to push it down with my foot. Then you'll see me place a weight on top of the patch, and then the second weight, and then the third weight. And I'm going to leave that on there for 24 hours or longer, just so it seats really good. Okay everybody, the repair is done. Sorry I had to cut the video short there. There was bubbles coming out of the container that I had my camera in, so it wasn't sealed good, so water was getting it. I didn't want to ruin my camera, but you got good shots of how I repaired it. You can see now in the water, there's 3 of those 25-pound weights sitting on top of the patch. And like I said, I'm going to let it sit for a couple days, and then I'll remove it. The first patch, like I said, is working good, and I will update you all here in a couple months and let you know how it worked, so that everybody knows if it, you know, is good for timely, because this other patch has only been for 2 weeks, but it's holding really good. If this lasts for the summer, I'll be happy, and then I can do a permanent fix later on. Who knows, maybe that will be a permanent fix, but either way, we'll find out, and I hope this helps everybody else. Okay, have a good day.